When there is a mention of heritage, old traditions, and customs, invariably two thought streams seem to emerge. One says, burn the old, throw it away, while the other says that old is gold. Rather than choosing between these conflicting ideologies, we aim to find a golden mean, a middle ground that allows us to weave together the threads of ancient wisdom and contemporary knowledge. Through this podcast, we hope to ignite conversations and stimulate thoughts that inspire us to reimagine our cultural landscape and find new ways to honor our past while shaping a meaningful future. Join us as we embark on this journey of exploration and discovery. Welcome to the podcast Something Old, Something New. I am your host, Rohini Abhyankar. Part 10, VataSavitri Puja, My Takeaway. Today's episode was not initially planned, but upon reading the original story of Satyavan-Savitri from the Mahabharata on the occasion of Vatpornima, I discovered many nuanced details that had been obscured over time. These details, although briefly highlighted here, shed light on aspects of the story that were previously unknown to me. I strongly felt the need to share this story with you. Most of us are familiar with the basic outline of the original story. In the context of the Mahabharata, sage Markandeya narrates the tale of Savitri to Yudhishthir. Yudhishthir, after witnessing Jayadratha's act of forcefully taking away Draupadi, questions why such an unfortunate event would befall a strong, intelligent, and supportive woman like Draupadi. He seeks examples of others who have faced similar hardships, prompting sage Markandeya to recount the story of Savitri. The story begins with King Ashwapati, who, after years of being childless, undertakes severe penance and seeks the blessings of goddess Savitri. Pleased with his devotion, the goddess grants him a boon. The king asks for sons to continue his lineage. However, the goddess blesses him with a daughter, saying that that is what destiny is, a daughter who possesses exceptional intellect and beauty. The daughter is named Savitri after the goddess. As Savitri comes of age, King Ashwapati realizes the challenge of finding a suitable husband for her due to her extraordinary brilliance and radiance. Instead of imposing his own choice, he grants Savitri the freedom to choose her own husband and asks her to inform him of her decision. Savitri embarks on a quest to find a suitable match but fails to do so until she encounters Satyavan during her travels. She returns home to her father, who is conferring with Narad Muni at the time, and conveys her decision of marrying Satyavan. She informs her father that Satyavan is born a prince who ends up growing in a hermitage after his father, Dyumatsen, loses his eyesight and is forced out of his kingdom by a prior enemy. Narad Muni expresses regret on Savitri's choice, informing her about Satyavan's short lifespan. Despite knowing that Satyavan's life is destined to end within a year, Savitri expresses her desire to marry him. Although Narad Muni disapproves, Savitri remains resolute in her decision. King Ashwapati sends a proposal to Satyavan's family, and after initial concerns about Savitri's adjustment to the hermitage, contrasting with her affluent and royal upbringing, they eventually agree to the marriage. A blissful life ensues, but the shadow of Satyavan's impending death looms over Savitri's heart. Determined, Savitri takes a vow to fast for 3 days, leading up to the fateful day. On the appointed day, she accompanies Satyavan to the forest and witnesses Yama, the god of death, appearing to claim Satyavan's life. Savitri engages in a profound dialogue with Yama, showcasing her wisdom, knowledge of dharma, and deep love of her husband. Through her clever arguments, she manages to sway Yama and secure four boons from him. She uses these boons to bring about the restoration of her father in law's sight, the return of his kingdom, and the continuation of her own father's lineage, and ultimately tricks Yama into granting her progeny with Satyavan, leading to his ultimate revival. To make a silly comparison of Savitri's strategy and Yama's capitulation to it reminds me of a strategy used in song Baagon Mein Bahar Hai in movie Aradhana by the actor Rajesh Khanna. Here, Rajesh Khanna bombards Farida Jalal, his heroine, with a speed round of questions that all have a yes answer. Something like, is it a Monday today? Are the flowers in bloom? And eventually asks the question, do you love me? To which she inadvertently ends up saying yes. Enough of this silliness, but the point is that with her ingenuity and determination, Savitri triumphs over adversity, saving not only her husband but also her in laws and parents. The story of Satyavan-Savitri serves as a powerful symbol of the intelligence, strength, determination, and independence of women. It emphasizes that a highly capable and empowered woman can not only protect her husband but also safeguard the honor and well being of her in laws and parents. Key points to note include King Ashwapati's progressive mindset in raising his daughter without any bias while he had wanted a son, granting her freedom of choice and accepting her decision wholeheartedly. Savitri's unwavering determination, fasting for 3 days, and her strategic arguments with Yama showcase her remarkable character traits. The story conveys the message that intelligent and independent women can bring prosperity and happiness to everyone involved. On the occasion of Vatpornima, it is customary to fast for 3 days, mirroring Savitri's actions. However, the story of Satyavan Savitri does not mention the banyan tree at all. The worship of the banyan tree, water tree in Sanskrit, represents longevity and immortality. The banyan tree is believed to embody the presence of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh in its roots, trunk, and branches, respectively. The tradition of tying cotton thread around the tree signifies longevity, as it is a blessing to live until one's hair turns as white as cotton. The word water from Sanskrit means a banyan tree, derived from the Gujarati word baniya and the Sanskrit word vanij, which implies trade or trader community. It is believed that the Baniya communities engaged in extensive trade during the 16th and 17th centuries, and the banyan tree provided natural meeting points for these traders. Hence, the tree under which the Baniya community gathered became known as the banyan tree. In conclusion, the story of Satyavan Savitri and the observance of Vatapurnima present a holistic tale of wise and independent woman. Feel free to share your thoughts on this episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next part. Till then, namaste.